Oh, you're recording. Okay, wow. Well, you know. Hey. In the words of Logic, I was gone for a minute, but I'm back now. Hey.
How y'all doing?
You know, it's a new year. New year, new channel. New year, same channel. And new topics. We got things to say. So welcome back to all three of you to our channel. We're back. More consistent this year as well. But you know, before we can move forward, we must reflect. 365 days have passed. 365 days of music, concerts, and mess. And we're gonna get into it. So yeah, I think
you should probably reintroduce ourselves.
Yeah, my name's Brianna.
I'm Brandi. This is Jobless Behavior.
Yes. Period. Which is basically just our joint channel where we talk about stuff, mainly K-pop. We're both K-pop stans, and today we're going to get into it. We're going to be talking about all that was 2025 within music, like K-pop mainly, starting with our favorite albums. 365 days, a lot of music was released in that time. And objectively, it's a fact. The absolute best album that came out, at least in the K-pop ecosystem, was Happy Birthday by 17. Happy 10th anniversary, 17. We love you.
Yes.
Good for them.
So on our favorite albums, we both did put Happy Birthday because it's a good album.
It's peak. Who's doing it like that? Wow. In their 10th year at that.
But what were your favorite songs from it?
Well, so the way that Happy Birthday is, they had 3 all group songs, and then all of the members had solos. I really liked Thunder. It was especially special because we were in Korea when it dropped. We did go to Korea for their 10th anniversary. But you know what? It was worth it. You only live once. When am I ever going to be young and turn? But in Seoul. We did both get sick, but that's for a later video. We'll reflect. So yeah, I really like Thunder. I thought it was fun. I like the beat. Beautiful gowns, but not in a shady way. And in terms of solos, that's like picking a favorite child. So I'm not going to be doing that. I'd like to be mysterious.
I put solos.
I don't want people to know who my bias is.
My favorite solo songs, I only did solo songs. I didn't actually do the 3 that had all of them in it. My favorites were Gemini, which is June solo, Trigger, which is Dino solo,
oh my gosh, so good.
And then Fortunate Change, which is Joshua solo.
Yes, Miss Bitch.
And I think that, like, from 1 to 3, like, that's probably...
Why are we ranking?
That's probably how I would rank it. 1 to 3.
Much love, 100%. A plus gold stars around the board for every solo song. Obviously.
Yeah, they were all good. But
I think upon first listen, I think the Jungle was really fun. I liked that. Sonically, I do really like Fortunate Change and 99.9%. Very cute, but I did like all of them. Obviously. I like Vernon solo stuff too. Happy Virus. I do also appreciate the ballads. I like Coincidence and Destiny. But again, sometimes I'm not in the mood to cry.
I do have a couple other albums that I put as my favorites. I did have Teleparty, which was 17, but
I briefly forgot that even came out in 2025. I own it.
Since there were only 3 songs, I actually didn't like the title track.
Oh!
I like...
Cut the camera. Dead ass.
I liked Happy Alone and Love Song more than the title track. I don't have to like everything.
No, I was just about to say, we have our own opinions. You're entitled to your wrong opinion.
Okay. And then the next group, I did put Enhypen's Desire Unleash.
She's an engine.
Shut up. Only because I did like Bad Desire, but the English version, I'm going to be honest, the first time I heard Outside, I had to stop it halfway through. And then I listened to it later, and it did grow on me. I did like it. And then they did have a Japanese release this year, and I liked Echoes, but it was
quite good.
That's not, I don't know if it counts.
I mean, in my head, I interpreted it as like albums, singles. So, just music.
Then I did like Hot like the Seraphim's album.
No.
But I
was like,
I really only liked Hot. And I think Hot was actually my pop song this year. Like, it was my number one song.
no, it's fine. Guys, I don't hate girl groups. You will actually see when I list off like some of the albums that I liked, aside from Happy Birthday, there are girl groups.
Mhm.
I just didn't really listen to that many this year or last year. And that's okay.
And then last one, I would put TXT, the Star Chapter, together. And then my favorites from the album were Song of the Stars, and then Take My Half, which is from Yuso.
Song of the Stars is really good.
Yes, beautiful.
That album is also on mine.
I realized that all of the albums that I just named off are hype groups. That's because I mostly listen.
Hype stand. No.
I mostly listened to hype groups, but I had like a bunch of other like songs that I liked, that like one-off songs from other groups, like ATEEZ, for example,
Yeah.
and Stray Kids. But
We'll get
I
into
just
that
didn't listen to the album, so
Yeah.
I just didn't write it down.
If you side-eye people that have an alt group that's a hype group or whatever, honestly, it is very weird. Also, IRL, you can listen to other music.
Mhm.
Call me polyamorous. That one tweet. I don't know.
Me
But,
liking
like-
hype groups does not mean that I hate other groups.
Plus, in this regard, it's a hobby. It is truly someone serious. Music is music. Just because you stan hype groups doesn't mean you stan the company as a whole.
Yes.
You don't see me having a basic photo card. I would fight that man.
Literally every group under Hive, I don't think there is a fan base except for maybe Armies that actually likes Hive.
Oh, we're getting dogs.
But am I wrong?
Because the overlapping albums, Star Chapter, Together by TXT. Really like that album. Song of the Stars, beautiful. Oh my gosh, wow. And then again, I'm biased because I saw him live, but like Bird of
Bird of Night.
Yeah, no, I was just like, I was reliving. But yeah, Bird of Night. Put it in reverse, Terry. I'm OT5 for TXT.
I
But
thought
yeah,
it was Subin.
I mean, I thought that I wasn't allowed to have Subin as a okay, yeah. See, so OT5, Bird of Night is yes. When he did that, with the mic stand, it was so serious for him.
I was see if I could put it in because
yes.
it's funny.
Honestly, killed it. But yeah, all in all, very fun. I say beautiful gowns, not shadily. So yes, another beautiful gowns. I give that 5 out of 5 stars. And then, unfortunately, we did not get to see People in Harmony in 2025.
No.
The cards were just not in our favor. They were not aligned. That concert was literally the day after TXT. And I was tired. It was a very buzz club, another club kind of year. And I needed a little bit of rest. And we saw P1 in 2024. We'll see him again when they come back. Then I did like, duh, exclamation point. That was a fun album. Or at least the parts that I heard. I haven't listened to the new to X. I will get around. One thing about me, unless it's 17, it does take me a while to listen to albums, even title tracks. But I get around to them eventually. I will listen to the music when I have time. I'm a busy girl. I'm not jobless. Here is us beating the only boy group stan allegations. I have a couple girl groups that I did like. Yeah, I know, crazy. I know they're not considered K-pop, but it's just that they like promote in Korea. XG. They were also one of my top 5 artists on my Spotify rap. Is This Love? And then that little like mini, yeah. I will be streaming their album when it comes out. And then This Is 4 by Twice. I have not listened to the album all the way through, but I know 4 songs. I have listened to 4 songs, and I like This Is 4, the title track. I have No Batitude, Right Hand Girl, and then, oh my gosh, if this album had come out earlier, that probably would have been one of my like way higher up in my top 100s for 2025. That All That Ooh. I know that it's stylized a different way, but I will be using THAT instead of DAT. Very fun. Oh my gosh. Skirt so short it looked like a belt. What a line. What a line. Oh, crazy. A new group that I did not mention in our very first video. Triple S. I do like Triple S. And they had an album out. Assemble 25. I do like that album. I listened to Are You Alive for the first time, and I was like, right, this right here, this means something to me. Are You Alive is really good. I don't have all the members' names memorized, but I can name, I would say, at least 7. And I think that's pretty impressive because they all, like, very few of them have different hair colors, which is a big thing for me. Like, if it's a big group, I do kind of go based on hair colors or, like, hairstyles. It's easier, but I can't really do that because Triple S, like, at least for this comeback, I'm pretty sure most of them had black hair. But I do like them. Of course, I liked some of the Unhypen songs. I don't really listen to full albums by Unhypen, or any group really, aside from 17, like I just said. But I thought that was, I liked what I heard from
the Japanese release, or
I did like the Japanese release. So I did put it on one of my monthly playlists. Desire. Okay, yeah, I'm like, see, I don't know. I think that's a fair list of albums. You know?
Yeah. So next, we're
Eyebrows.
probably gonna go into
concerts.
Yeah.
It was a buzz club, another club.
From
Plain kind of year.
From May until November, every month we saw some K-pop group.
At least one.
Yes,
K-pop
at least
group.
one K-pop group.
Yeah,
Will we ever do that again? Who knows?
Girl, maybe this year. Who knows? So we went to a lot of concerts.
We saw
both K-pop and Western artists.
In May, we saw 17. In June, we saw...
Wait, but where did we see 17?
Oh. We saw 17 in Korea, South Korea. In June, we saw Stray Kids. In July, we saw ATEEZ. In August, we saw Unhypen. In September, we saw TXT. In October, we saw 17 again. And in November, we saw Cat's Eye. And I know that people don't like to say they're a K-pop group, but they basically are a K-pop group.
If it walks like a duck, if it talks like a duck, girl, it's K-pop. So quite a year, but honestly, it was fun. Many memories, many merch items were bought. We could buy merch at every concert.
I feel like if we go into every single concert, this video is gonna end up way too long.
Yeah, we'll just be running.
So we just have like a couple things.
Favorite concert?
17.
Yeah, I mean, shock. Obviously 17 all 3 times. We did see 17 3 times this year. Obviously favorite concert 17.
Yes.
I think simply because of how it played out. Stray Kids, least favorite. And nothing against Stray Kids. Oh my gosh, I didn't mention Do It for album. I have not listened to the album all the way through, but I do like Do It.
The concert itself was great.
Nats Park, you will pay for your crimes.
0 out of 10. Would not recommend.
Would not go to that venue again. Would recommend a Stray Kids concert.
Yes.
We have been to Stray Kids concerts before at other stadiums.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't almost die. We had VIP for.
Oh, how many concerts did we have VIP for?
Almost everyone.
The only
I think it was only ATEEZ and
ATEEZ
Cat's Eye.
and Hypen. We didn't have.
Oh, and Unhypen, yeah. Unhypen, Cat's Eye, and ATEEZ. We didn't have VIP.
But again, favorite 17. Least favorite, not because
concert
of the group.
Experience, not
least favorite,
overall experience.
Not because of the group. Stray Kids.
And then a little bit of critiques. Nothing against any of the groups that we saw. It's just that, again, like
the company.
Nats Park. If you thought June 23rd was hot, hell is hotter, and that's where you'll be. For ATEEZ and Unhypen, I think it's the same thing with just merch stands.
Yeah,
there were none. We were scrambling. I missed. I don't even know how many songs. I stayed in the merch line so that Brandi could get footage of Lucifer during an Unhypen. And then everything was sold out except for the jersey. Like initially, I didn't want the jersey. I haven't even worn it.
I just wanted a shirt.
Yeah.
But then it was
everything
all gone.
Was sold out.
Because they also didn't have merch stands on the floor. We went to see them in LA. They didn't have merch stands on the floor, which is something that usually happens for the concerts that we've been to at BMO.
Yeah, it was just bad. It was bad. There was not clear signage. CFG, I feel like there was in total 2 merch stands in the entire arena
for ATs
per floor. And so I was in line. We split up at one point because we were like, this concert is going to start before we get merch. And obviously merch stands aren't open at the end of K-pop concerts, at least. So, or at least some K-pop concerts. So it's now or never. And again, I was leaving with a shirt. I am very much just here for the music. It is a hobby. When things start to get a little messy, a little ghetto, I gotta go. And things were very ghetto this year.
Yeah.
In K-pop. There were too many things. There were too many slices, and we would need like a 3-hour live stream to go over every slice, or to even get through half the pizza.
But I think, like, to top it off, I think the first one that happened this year was like the taeil thing.
Yes. And I don't know if it was just because it happened when it did that I thought that it was 2024 that this happened. I did not realize that was a 2025 reveal. Crazy.
And I think the main thing for that is that you can say like, oh, my idol would never do this, or like, I know the kind of person they are, but you don't. You
like
know,
literally,
like,
quite literally, you do not. You are like right now, to an extent. This is a performance. I do be talking like this though, but they are literally paid to create a fantasy that is part of their job. At the end of the day, we do not know K-pop idols personally. We don't know any artist personally unless you know them face to face. You do not know them. It's like, well, we had a 30-second interaction because I paid for send off. Girl, okay. They were still on the clock when you met them. So I don't know.
I think that it's so stupid that there were fans defending him.
Yeah, actually, that's beyond jobless. That is like deranged. You are morally bankrupt if you are defending taeil. If you're defending anyone with the, not allegations, the crimes that he committed, like, you are very weird. Like, it goes beyond pick me behavior. Girl,
you should be embarrassed.
Very weird. Very weird. But yeah, that was crazy.
So I guess the next thing is Kiss of Life's racist live stream for Julie's birthday. They should have known better, and they did something stupid, and they're facing the consequences of their action. And
it's just weird, very weird. Again, if you're someone who tries to play devil's advocate, especially in a very black and white situation such as the birthday live stream, girl, a hit dog hollers. So
they knew better.
It was racist,
especially with Julie and Belle, like, spending time in the US before they went to Korea. They knew that it could have been seen as weird or wrong, and they did it
just
anyway.
The like rollout of apologies. It's like, guys, we're really sorry, and then handwriting it. Girl, get out.
Like, something about it too
that is also really important to point out, because I do see people use this as an excuse even for groups that do cultural appropriation or just flat out racist things. People will again infantilize, which is also racist to be doing.
Yes.
At that point, double whammy. Ooh. But like, they'll say, well, they don't know any better. Weird. No further like expansion on that. That's just very weird and racist to say and do. Something I saw a lot was like, but if it was a boy group, again, why? Why are we bringing this up? Why are we using hypotheticals when there is a very real case right in our face? Like, and even when and then you talk over Kiss of Life's main fan base, or like a large
in the
bulk.
US, at least.
Yes, their US fan base is largely made up of Black and Latina fans. Yikes! Not a good life to do when you want to keep up that support. It just kills me when I see people accepting an apology that was never theirs to begin with and never will be theirs. Girl, shut up. Actually, get out of here. This isn't for you.
And then that it took them so long to actually say what they did wrong and then apologize to the actual people that they were weird about.
I think overall, like, globalization 101, I need this both for the stands and the groups, because we, in the big year of 2026, there's absolutely no excuse to say, oh, I didn't know any better.
Again, like, you bring up the point where they're like, oh, well, but if so-and-so group did this, it would be or it wouldn't be a problem.
That group has never done it, though.
When groups do weird things like this, people do call them out. Like, people are calling out All Day Project for that weirdo in the group. people are calling out Cordis for the weird stuff that they do sometimes also. But it's like, I feel like the people that, like, when you're calling out the group, but you don't actually care what they're doing, you just want them to be called out so you feel better standing a group that was canceled.
Yes. Like, you're
doing
making
something like that. They weren't
basically
canceled.
people are like stans, not every stan, but the chronically online, the perpetually jobless stans that are 25/8 online. They make any sort of heinous act, they use it as a way to create fan wars.
Yeah.
Girl, and that's how I just know these specific individuals do not have anything outside of K-pop. Like, for them, it's not a hobby. It is very much what their world centers around.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not even centers. It is their whole world. And to that,
Yeah.
in 2026, I advise you to get a hobby. Turn off your phone. Actually touch grass.
I guess the biggest controversy this
is too damn ghetto.
Like all of
like, actually,
like all of 2025 was the newjeans / newjeans versus ador thing, and Danielle's contract ultimately being terminated. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like everyone surrounding the girls' newjeans was very stupid, and they should have known better, because
and again, this
known,
is like
what would happen.
Ooh, this is definitely going to make some people be like, oh, we're hype stands, or like, we stand the company up hype. Again, no, this shouldn't even be as public as it was, or as drawn out as it was. Yeah, at the end of the day, is it sad that like newjeans isn't the newjeans that debuted? Yeah, that's sad, but at the same time, there are things like, what does Hybe or Adore have to gain by lying?
But I think in the fan space also, someone pointing out common sense, like that most people would know if they're adults. Hopefully, if you're an adult, you should have common sense and you should have known exactly what would happen. But all in all, yes, it is sad, everything that's happened to newjeans. But again, everyone around them failed them, and they honestly should have known better. And this is basically just a lesson on how to not be a greedy stage parent.
Every adult that was advising them in one way or another failed, and it didn't need to be what it was and currently is.
Just because this comes up on my Twitter so much when I'm scrolling, I feel like bunnies are kind of crazy. It's like they've gone so long without like newjeans content.
It's basically
like they're constantly like posting stuff about like Eyelid or the Seraphim, and then it's like you have other groups like hating on them also. And
what happened to your diet?
Exactly. Don't cheat your diet, guys. But
oh, guys, just please. Oh, they coming for me.
Honestly, it's just weird, and I think that people who are acting like that online should take a break.
Every fandom that's currently warring should take a page out of first and second gen fandoms. Take it to the streets. Bring your baddest bitch on. Like, I want to see a fight, actually. I would love to see armies fight every fandom that they love.
I don't think armies can fight, honestly.
Well, clearly not, because and you know what? I'll say that with my chest. I actually don't care. But at the same time, some of you are weird. Like, that's ultimately it. Are you guys ready for January 14th? Well, this will be out after January 14th, but that tour announcement for BTS, yeah, nothing against BTS, I will say, in this regard. I just think it's very weird and annoying to announce a tour, unless I do think that I would hope that it's just like announcing the tour dates so that like people can, and if they do go on sale next week, that's just going to be really annoying, because why am I buying tickets for an album that I don't know? I genuinely do not have faith. Like 100%. I can't, because I can't have 100% faith that it'll be a good album. And again, if you like Permission to Dance, if you like Butter, that's fine. If their album is a continuation of that, and I already bought my tickets, ultimately, I just think it's annoying that like we're basically going in blind. And yeah, I think it is very valid for me to not have 100% faith in what musical direction this album will take. I would hope that it's love yourself and before it's going to give that, but I don't know. So we will see. Once they do announce the tour, like the prices, I don't even know. I don't know, guys. The ticket prices are getting a little heinous. And by a little, I mean a lot. Talk about ghetto. Ticketmaster, you will have your day in court. In the same way that hell will be hot for every Nats Park staff that was allowing the medical emergencies to take place that were taking place in June of 2025, you'll have like a whole ring of hell just for you, Ticketmaster. I'm glad to an extent that the tour dates are going to be released so that I can at least plan out the rest of my year with BTS. I'm hoping that with them coming back, or with this comeback, armies will refocus their attention mainly on the group and not on other groups. The things that were being said over the course of the last 3 years morally bankrupt individuals. Not all of you, not all armies, obviously. Again, hit dog hollers. If you were under that post, that notice about S Group's military exemption, you know what? Maybe you'll be in the same circle with Ticketmaster. I don't know. Because that's very weird.
But with concerts and everything, like I feel like stans need to actually enjoy the concert more and stop caring about the interactions that you can get or trying to get as close to the stage as possible if the floor if there's like a GA floor, because one, you're making it weird for everyone else, and then two, it's like if they're looking at you and then they just see like your camera, they're not actually seeing you, and it's like
you see
they're
the
like
way he looked at
a dog basically.
The things witnessed in the last 2 years that we've been to TXT for the GA floors, for promise, these girls were threatening to fight us. And I was just like, what are we doing? It is 6 a.m.
We're all losers.
And I'm like, one thing you're not going to do is embarrass me in front of Subin. What? Also, I'm not a fighter.
All in all, you should be going to concerts to have fun, not
especially if you're spending that much money. And just like even the expansion, because we've been going to K-pop concerts specifically since 2022, and even just looking from year to year, the increase in posters. And there's nothing wrong with making a little poster, a little sign, but like know when to hold them up. If they are in the middle of a choreography heavy song,
they're not looking at the
what
poster.
are we doing? They are fighting for their lives. They're not looking at your poster. And there's nothing wrong with that. Save it for encore. Save it for when it's actually time. Speaking about encore and just ments in general, why are you screeching at the top of your lungs when a member is speaking?
I have only seen that at Unhyped concerts. They're screaming someone else's name when someone else
which is so disrespectful. I remember 2024 and Hypen. The very first screeches, because they were screeches, they were not screams. I got nausea. I have never experienced that until I went to Hypen.
You sound very stupid screaming another member's name when a different member is speaking.
Yeah. Predict these.
You know, only like Hani, Karen, and Kayan have come back, and then Danielle's gone. Minji is still like in discussion. Do you think she will also come back, or if her contract will be terminated?
I'm glad you brought it up. But I was thinking about it. I was like, well, obviously I would hope that everything works out in her favor, because it will be pretty difficult for her to re-debut if that's what she wants. But I was also thinking, if they were to continue as a trio, it would probably be easier to market them as opposed to a 4-member group. Because I'm just thinking odd number groups kind of make more sense, like choreography wise. Like a rebrand would be easier if more than one member was removed. But again, I don't know.
Yeah.
If it's taking this long, which is probably a good thing. Tours that we're looking forward to, albums that we're looking forward to, or just comebacks. Serenade, DK Singwon, coming out tomorrow, January 12th.
Really?
Yeah.
Hypen has an album coming out on the 16th.
But what does that mean to me? Again, I am not anti-Hypen. I'm excited for whatever 17 is cooking up. I'm not excited for the military enlistment. As much as I am, I'm not very, very skeptical of BTS's album, but I know the tour experience will be fun. Just traveling.
Hopefully.
I really want to. Concert experience is one thing. Overall tour experience, like making freebies, planning outfits, all of that, and then the other groups that are going on tour would be a good time.
Yeah.
I have
Maybe
friends.
newjeans will even release something at the end of the year. Who knows?
That's crazy. The end of the year. We're in the beginning of the year.
I know. I don't think.
Oh, well, they probably wouldn't be.
I don't think they would immediately like go back into.
It's like everyone forget what just happened in the last 2 years. All in all, though, I'm excited for 2026 and 2026. I think it'll be a fun year.
That was pretty much really like all.
And that's pretty much
we want to talk about. You made it this far. You can put your favorite album of 2025 in the comments, and then if you like went to any concerts, you can put your favorite concert also.
Yeah,
we'll try to be back here.
We will not try. We will. There is no try, only do. Yoda. Bye bye. You will never see me holding up a Lego hand to get a little half heart. I'm not doing that. Trying to keep our thought daughters. We're both thought daughters. THOUGH. I can spell. THOUGT. It doesn't matter. You get it.